Nothing about me regular, cause I don't label it gospel, don't make it secular. Everything that Jesus calls the devil. Elephant in the room. Nothing about me's regular, cause I don't label it gospel, don't make it secular. Everything that Jesus calls the devil has a replica. We must be cautious of the false prophets that lecture us. May the gospel continue blessing us. Breath in my nostrils lets me know he's protecting us. I have sight beyond vision that's in my retina. The wrong decisions are the ones that have most affected us. Whoever thought I'd be called on to be a messenger? I was once prey that turned into a predator. Indulged in everything except for what was best for us. With no respect for trust, I obsessed with lust. The solitude, my demons never let me rest as much. Oh, six, I died in my sleep. You could have left me stuck in darkness, standing before that dark tunnel being sucked. I constantly called on your name. You woke me up. Everything is good. Just gotta believe. Just gotta know that you know. Nothing about me's regular. Say the only thing life has promised is death for us. Bible contradicts itself too much. Say that only a fool will leave a tale of such. Once cool is your favorite wrestler. Now they questioning my character. There's an elephant in the room with ivy yellow tusk. Starts to luck, time's a truck, trying to hide and duck. Everyone but him sees it because his eyes are shut. He walks not by sight, fake guys are strutting. His vision differs from the way the human eye conducts. If you can see from his view, it'll probably drive you nuts. A tribute to the ones that's cried enough. Two for the tears and the feathered pillows that dried them up. Who cried is hushed to survive. Lord, you provide the just, but it's up to you to decide. Only God I trust. I got on my safety pin, baby. Oh! No bit of hope. No bit of togetherness. You know.
Hey, what it do, y'all? What it do? What it do? G2G fam, stand up. What is G2G? G2G is glory to God. All right, G2G is glory to God. Who are we? We are just people coming together on truth, coming together in love, coming together in unity, coming together under God's umbrella. All right. So I want to say good morning to everybody under the sound of my voice. If things aren't going good in your life right now, I pray that they start to turn around. You know what I'm saying? And that your sunshine can be revealed through your rain or after your rain. So I just pray, man, that there's peace and tranquility in every one of you guys' household, and that there's love, and that you guys get closer to God each and every day. All right. Much love, much love. I see some familiar faces, them green hearts, and we here. So what I wanted to hint on, because I went over this topic a couple times about Walmart. But I wanted to do kind of like a refreshing on it because I don't have a video on this channel pertaining to this topic. Now, from my perspective, and after a whole lot of research, I've come to the conclusion, man, on really what Walmart is. You know what I'm saying? Really what it stands for, really what they're using the Walmarts for, and what they're going to be using them for in the future. All right. So just do a little brief summary on it, and we're going to check out a couple of videos here in fair use educational purposes. But let me throw this up there first, which is disclaimer, federal law disclaimer. The videos that I will be showing will be for news reporting. All right, teaching purposes that do not infringe of the copyright under 17 USC 107. All right. Now, with that being said, let's go with the simplest form or simplest layout of Walmart. Simplest layout. If you reverse it, you get marked wall. But if you reverse wall, you get marked law. You get marked law. What is marked law short for? Martial law. All right. Martial law. Then we go and we look up the definition of martial law. Military government involving the suspension of ordinary law. Go back here, and then we're going to go here. So, definition of martial law. Boom. Military government involving the suspension of ordinary law. All right, now with that being said, we now know, and then of course the star is in Walmart. Mason and all that, but we're gonna touch on that too. But martial law, y'all, is where this nation is headed. Just like it's inevitable that the dollar would be non-existent, it's also inevitable that they're going to place you in a state of martial law. All right. Yeah. Serious. Okay. So this is just, for those who didn't know, I know a lot of y'all already knew that. You know what I'm saying? I already knew this. But we're just gonna go and put it up there real quick like that. And we're gonna go ahead to a couple videos, man, and look into some things this morning, y'all. Again, man, good morning. God bless y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
If your image of the person who preps for end of times is a lower income red stater who hoards gold and stores baked beans and water in his basement, think again. A recent report in the New Yorker magazine by Evan Osnos details how doomsday prepping for the super rich has taken hold among some of the wealthiest in America, from Silicon Valley to New York City. They trade tips via Facebook on everything from gas masks to how to avoid locations impacted by climate change.
Now, this is the thing right here. You got a lot of people in the world prepping and learning how to survive. They're getting survival kits, learning how to build fires, learning how to grow food, agriculture, whatever. And a lot of people laugh at them. But one thing about humans is that we have a survival instinct within us. If we push to the limits, you put us on a deserted island, we will find a way. We might not live for a long time out there, but we will find a way to survive as long as we can. We have a survival tactic within us, survival instincts within us. And a lot of people can feel that something is not right in the world that we live in, that something is coming. Like, it will get bad, y'all. And there will be someone who comes along called the Antichrist who will try to convince the world that we should move towards a utopia where you can be gay and nobody will say anything to you. You can be who you want to be. Like, nobody will say anything to you. Like you can wear a dress as a man. You can wear a skirt as a man with your hairy legs showing. We are in a utopia. Everybody gets along. This Antichrist will try to convince you that this utopia will solve all problems. Put this chip in you, and you no longer have to lug around a wallet. You no longer have to worry about birth certificates, social security cards, anything. They want to move you to a utopia. And anybody who buck, guess what they got for you? FEMA camps. FEMA camps. This is why you see a lot of Walmart shutting down, and then you go back to those Walmarts, there's barbed wire around them. They've gutted out the insides. You can't even see inside. They've gutted them out and put barbed wire around them because they're prepping for that event. They're prepping for the inevitable event. This is not to scare anybody. This is just to keep everybody cautious, everybody aware. And, it's better to be prepped than to be caught off guard. You know what I'm saying? It's better to be prepped than to be caught off guard. You know what I'm saying?
The only only way you can see inside the recently closed Winsboro, South Carolina Walmart is through a small hole torn into the cloth of the sliding front doors. The opening offers a surprisingly wide glimpse of a store that once sold almost everything the 3,500 residents of this town might need.
It came without warning. 63 Sam's Club all over the country shutting down today.
And you know, Sam Club is directly connected with Walmart. So 63 Sam Clubs decided to just shut down, y'all. Shut down and didn't even warn the employees. The employees showing up thinking they finna go to work and they like, hey, you know, it shut down today. Oh, how long? Forever. Oh, word? Why? We got plumbing issues. Y'all will always see when they write up the makeup, when they shut these Walmarts and these Sound Clubs down, plumbing issues. It's always like plumbing issues. And notice, they never tear them down. Ha ha. Ha ha.
Looking to shop here at Sam's Club in Owings Mills never made it through the front door. To make matters worse, it appears employees here had no warning. And rather than a pink slip...
So basically, they building housing facilities around us. Yo, this is how slick these people are, y'all. They slick. They building housing facilities for those who will buck against their program in the future. Not only that, they got you coming in these housing facilities, getting you buying out of these housing facilities. What Walmart gross? Like $200 billion a year. So they got you shopping out of it right before they enslave you in them. Oh yeah.
They received a rude wake-up call.
And they said that the employees were called this morning and said they lost their job.
Sears is announcing it will be closing 100 more stores between March and April. 64 of them Kmart stores, 39 of them Sears stores. This is on top of the 350 stores that Sears closed last year in 2017.
They closed 350 Sears stores. And notice, they never tear them down, y'all. You got to have somewhere to put the people who gonna buck the program, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Notice posted out front of the Sam's Club in Linden. Closed today. Today and every day moving forward.
I was in shock.
Linden Mayor...
Closed today and every day moving forward.
Derek Armstead says nearly 200 jobs wiped out in the blink of an eye. Opened yesterday. Then today with no notice, closed.
This happened all so sudden. We received a call at approximately 9 o'clock this morning informing us that there was going to be a major announcement. And at first I thought it was going to be good news. Maybe perhaps...
Look at this joker. This ain't nothing but another, what's his name? Larry, whatever. He's like Larry Rogers. This is another Larry Rogers. A puppet. You can't trust nobody with a lint trap coat, y'all. This coat got a lot of lint on it, y'all. It's a lint trap coat. You feel what I'm saying? And when your hair is the same fabric as your coat, I don't believe you, joker. They shutting these things down back here, and you know why. So they told you to mosey on over here by your SUV, and they put a couple, they got a light above your head, joker. Joker, this was prep. They made sure they got good lighting on your face. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Tell the truth about what they doing. Don't sugarcoat it.
Expanding, but it was quite the opposite. I think the employees deserve at least some sort of notification. You shouldn't wake up and have to come to a location and find that you no longer have...
Oh, my bad, y'all. I sliced him for no reason. He actually standing up for the workers who lost their job. My bad, lint coat. I mean, guy in the video. I'm kidding. I'm playing. Listen, he's actually saying, look, how do all these people wake up? Y'all don't give them no notice that they lost their job. They show up to work, boom, no job. Out the blue, no job. Hey, they don't care. How many of y'all heard stories of Walmart not caring about their employees? How many of y'all heard? Like, you know a company don't care if they don't even ring your phone and tell you, look, hey, we shut down. They closed like 60 some Sam Clubs, right? Didn't call a single employee, y'all. The employee get up. Well, if it's a man, he kisses his wife on the way out the door. Hey, baby, I'll be back. You know, drive down the road. He drinking his coffee, thinking he finna get in an illustrious day of work. And they say we closed indefinitely, forever, ever. What? They don't care. They don't care.
Job. Walmart should have been doing a victory dance with bright lights and trumpets, and now it's staring at floodlights. You know, it's done something bad. And so the wonderful thing it's done by increasing permanent wages for 1 million employees is now being defined by, sadly, 11,000 people being let go. The timing's ridiculous. And they must have happened. I've got a feeling they were trying to... I can only look at this going, you were trying to slip this one under the carpet. There's no strategy here. There seems nothing really professional here, apart from you trying to cover up.
Right. Hey, let me ask y'all this too. Look at this Walmart. Don't it look like some type of military or headquarters type base type? Anybody? Is it just me? Or do it look like a housing storage military / intelligence operational building format facility?
Is the Survival Condo Project, a 15-story luxury apartment complex built.
And y'all, this is what the rich people are buying, y'all. Condos underground, y'all. I told you, something bad gonna happen, and it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad before it get good. It's already bad, but it's gonna get a trillion times worse. So you got the rich people buying what they call spatial ground, spatial underground, luxury hotels and rooms and room and board. Yeah, they're prepping for the event. What event? I don't know in particular. Only thing I know is that our faith will be tried and tested during these events, and there's gonna be a lot going on. But why would the rich feel the need to buy these underground caverns, which they don't run cheap? So you have to be in that number to get one. So what are they prepping for? That's what we're here to find out.
In a Kansas former nuclear missile silo, and for $3 million,
underground,
you could have had a full floor private apartment. What amenities in that bunker?
Well, it's like a miniature cruise ship, Michael. It has everything from a rock climbing wall and a game arcade for the kids to continue education class.
Now listen, why would somebody put rock climbing underground, stores underground, you can shop underground, everything accessible underground? What we done turned into ants now? We don't like to live above the ground. We done turned into ants. We want to burrow our way down into the ground and create things. Listen, for them to create this, y'all, for them to build structures underground that properly operate, not only that, you have to trust these structures that are built underground. This took time. This means that something was planned way back for them to had already worked out this blueprint, got all this structural stuff going. Man, listen, man, look, hold up. Like, can I go back just a little bit right now? I think it's right up in here. Now look, you got these apartments and everything on the ground. Look, that takes time, man. So it's a prepping. Soon, all underground is going to be the place of refuge for the rich. Underground. They got their places they can go underground. While there will be chaos and everything and the rounding up of those who buck in the system, everything like that. Listen, when they go to rounding everybody up, a lot of people gonna buck. You feel what I'm saying? It might be riots, breakouts, everything like that. So these rich folks, these caviar eating, carpet jacket wearing folks, they got their little place of refuge, which they think it's a place of refuge. They think. See, that's where humans go wrong. Sometimes we go wrong when we think. Sometimes it ain't right to think. We go wrong when we think. But yeah, this took time. Just take time.
What amenities in that bunker?
Yeah, what all y'all got in that bunker? Tell us.
Well, it's like a miniature cruise ship, Mike.
Oh, it's like a miniature cruise ship.
It has everything from rock climbing walls.
It has everything from rock climbing walls.
And a game arcade for the
A game arcade for the kids. That means somebody plan on spending some time down here. If they didn't plan on spending time down there, y'all, they wouldn't have made it.
Kids to continue education classrooms.
They got continual education classrooms underground. How much is underground? What if we find out it's almost as much underground living as it is above ground living? What if we find that out, y'all? What if we find out that half of the population is already living underground? What if? That's what I'm just saying. What if?
A library,
Oh, they got a library. What, movie theater?
Theater.
Oh, they got a movie theater, golf course, library, NASCAR racing. Whew.
Bar and lounge.
They got a bar lounge. Take us on the tour.
It's got everything that you need to.
They got parking garages down here. They got igloos down here. They got aquariums.
Spread out and maintain some semblance of normal when things outside or anything but.
Oh, Allah.
Do your purchasers come and hang out, or are they only coming there in a worst case scenario? Well, originally, when they purchased it, they believed that they were only going to come out when there was some catastrophe somewhere. But after they saw the level of finishes and the variety of things to do, they've started coming out regularly. Most of them come out between 2 or even 3 times a year and spend a week or two to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city and feel in a very safe environment. If everything hits the fan and I am one of your owners, how am I getting to Kansas? Well, you're getting to Kansas probably by driving or flying. Most of our clients have a 3-plan type of thing.
And I'm gonna tell you, he's not the only underground structural maker. There are many underground structural makers who are selling these underground structures to the people, the wealthy. Okay. And once again, I say, why would they go through all the hustle and bustle of creating all these amenities underground if they're not going to use it? Or if they listen, survival, y'all. We have survival instincts. Humans will only do these type of things if there's something coming. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody go and buy 40 cases of water unless they know there will be no way for them to get out and get water for a long period of time. You see what I'm saying? So there's no reason to build these structures if they don't feel like something is coming. They already know what these bloodsuckers already got planned for humanity, man. But you want to know one thing though? God tell us, look, keep your eyes on me. We got to be like horses with blinders on. Only look forward to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the conditions around you. Oh yeah, the stuff gonna be thrown over your head, tornadoes, people screaming your name, trying to get your attention, but look forward from whence cometh your help, man. Look forward. Don't be deterred, man.
Also have purchased extended range armor vehicles. These people have vehicles that have a range of up to 2,500 miles without having to stop for fuel, and they're armored and they're bulletproof. So if it takes them 2 days to drive and they have to stop, they can get here.
Man, they got the toilet with the. They got the. I mean, they gonna be underground trying to live it up, y'all. They got the toilet with the remote on the side. I forgot what this is called. A bidet? Something like that. I don't know. But this the toilet that shoot up in your behind, y'all, and clean your butt for you, right? They got this underground. Hey, they plan on living good, y'all. They got the buttons right here, y'all. They got the vibrator button on the toilet, the squirt. Man, oh man, these dudes right here, man. Man.
And they have to stop. They can, get here without having to worry about a fuel supply. If I had $3 million burning a hole in my pocket, and I don't,
among my concerns would be that I'm claustrophobic. Once I'm inside my apartment, I'm looking at walls, right?
Well, no, you're not. We've actually employed some of the best psychologists that there are that do consulting with NASA. We've got 9-foot high ceilings in the apartments, and they have electronic windows that are fed with a variety of scenes. Some of them are live, high definition scenes.
Okay, so what they saying is once you down, well, close your mouth, Joker. I'm gonna tell you, man, doing wrong beat up on you. It beats you down over time. You can just look at some people's face, and they've done wrong for so long, and just beat them up. But okay, so the guy over here to the left says, "Look, what if I get like claustrophobic, blase? If I got if I'm living on the ground, when I get claustrophobic, all this boo boo." He said, "Nah, listen, we got some of the best people to come in. What did he call them? The best. I want to get the name. He said."
9-foot high ceilings in the apartments.
Let me go back.
They have We've got 9-foot high psychologists.
Oh yeah, he said they got the best psychologists to come through, the ones who work with NASA. And he said that to make you feel like you're not on the ground, they put 9-foot high ceilings. And also, look, they got it where when you open your window, they'll have on the screen playing. It'll look like outside. You feel what I'm saying? Like you might have like a screen that show fake neighbors walking their dogs. So you'll feel like you're above land. Like they trying to give you the most realest feel like you're not underground. You feel what I'm saying? Like these jokers, look, y'all, these jokers, man. These are finessers. Finessa. Remember, there's a difference between finessers and slicers. These are finessers.
They're framed out to look like windows, and you can see what time of day it is. You can see what the weather is doing. It psychologically doesn't make you feel like you're underground, and they're really wonderful. If you want to live in New York City and you want to view a Central Park, we can get the high definition views and seasonal views, and you can literally live wherever you want to live.
Oh man, look at these pop-ups. What in the world is going on? They got stuff popping up on my screen. Listen, I can't show this ad right here. I can't show this ad here because they got their own little special way of doing things, y'all. Hold up. All right. So while I pull this back up, basically they saying, look, you can live anywhere you want to live. When you get one of these underground bunkers, we could put some video outside your window and make you feel like you in New York. We can make it feel like you anywhere in the world. These folks, boy, these are the folks. These are those guys.
Seasonal views, and you can literally live wherever you want to live. You can have whatever views you want to do, but the bottom line is that psychologically, you don't feel like you're underground.
I'm going to sit down here with Jake, who's got his dog.
Oh, we all remember this, y'all. They tried to cover it up when the dude said they were killing people at the Red Cross during Hurricane Harvey. And I told y'all, they created Hurricane Harvey. They have weather manipulation programs, software, equipment. This is why you got the chemtrails. The chemtrails mixed with the HARP equipment manipulates the weather. They caught bodies out there, y'all. It was a bloody season during Harvey. A lot of people died. A lot of people still ain't heard from their family members. Still missing. They were killing them. And then they turn around and they thanked the city for the blood and gave the Astros a world championship, y'all. The same way they sent that Hurricane Katrina through New Orleans and turned around and gave the New Orleans Saints the Super Bowl. They shedding blood out here, y'all. Listen to the homeless man tell you what he got to lie about. He ain't chasing no clout. He don't even got a phone. He ain't chasing no internet clout. And he told you, the Red Cross in there killing people.
Jake, who is homeless. Jake, you've found yourself some shelter here. Why are you outside during this entire hurricane?
Well, I chose not to go inside yesterday because the Salvation Army and Russian Winds homeless shelter where they were accepting people were caught killing everybody that was in there. I'm sorry. Right. Okay. All right.
As soon as he said, the reporter put his hand on his shoulder like, I'm sorry, you going through some things. You may be mentally ill. I'm sorry I even put the mic to your mouth. Come on, man. The man said they're in there killing folks. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interview you. You seem to be ill. You need to lay down? Nah, the man told the truth.
Shelter where they were accepting people were caught killing everybody that was in there. I'm sorry. Right. Okay. All right.
So clearly you're homeless, and there are some challenges that you face.
But here's the big story. The company is now the first in the U.S. to offer its employees microchip implants the size of maybe a grain of rice. It's implanted between your thumb and your forefinger, you know, in that skin right there. And once you get the implant, you can use it to pay for the stuff you buy in the micro markets.
So, I think I've been saying this since 2005, that there will be a chip that will be coming. And they will put it in your body. And once they put it in your body, this will replace the cash, the credit cards that are in your pocket, in your wallet, in your purse. You can purchase things by the swipe of your hand or your forehead. Hand or the forehead. Do you feel me? Oh, yeah. I just got to say this too. A lot of people put in the comment section, Chosen, stop sucking your teeth. You know what? At least you know they clean.
So instead of scanning your iPhone or your phone, your smartphone, your credit card, you just scan your hand. Three Square Market says the program is not mandatory, but they do expect around 50 of their employees to get the implants. And apparently, chip can also be used to gain access to the building and to log into the company's computers, but not to keep.
Okay, now, y'all know we as humans, we progress, right? So if they got people already putting a chip in them, already buying things from machines, already using it to scan into their database on their job, how do you think within the next 2 or 3 years, where do you think that advancement is about to go? Think. They always say we're on the cutting edge of technology. It's coming. It's coming. Be prepared, man.
Tabs on employees. Listen.
So if I'm one of your employees and I've got this chip in my hand, you won't know, hey, Josh is slacking off. I can tell because I'm reading this chip.
No, there's no GPS tracking at all.
Now, this is how you know the word is real, man. They said a chip will be in the palm of the hand, man. Now, even though they're putting it between the thumb and the index, this prophecy was fulfilled. This prophecy is being fulfilled, man. That's how I don't understand how nobody can reject a true and living God who gave us the blueprint and told us these things would happen over 2,000 years ago, man. It's real. And then you got people who will make excuses for this. That ain't the chip. I know the word said way back they gonna have it in their palm and stuff. But this ain't the chip. You a conspiracy theorist. All right.
Yeah, experts say it won't be long until microchips are used as passports, driver's licenses, even to pay for.
Whoa. What did he say? Hey, for all y'all who only believe people in suits and bow ties and picnic blanket cloth ties, listen to him then. You ain't gonna listen to me. I guess I gotta have a suit on. I guess I gotta cam up and get me a backdrop, a green screen, I don't need no green screen joker. People, that's the traditional way. I'ma go the other route. And I'ma just matter of fact, we're gonna let him tell you what all the chip is gonna be used for in the future. Because a wise man once said, if they don't got no suit on and they don't speak proper and eloquent English or language and they ain't on TV, they won't believe you. And he was so right. So let me go ahead and back this up a little bit.
No GPS tracking at all.
Yeah, experts say it won't be long until microchips are used as passports, driver's licenses, even to pay for things like public transportation.
I can't look. Needle is in. Chip is in. Bingo. Okay, one last thing we want to show you.
And y'all, the people getting this know that the Bible said don't get it. That's the funny thing. Then look, they trying to make it look cool. Watch this.
Over here,
look.
hold on, Matt.
Who is cool?
They can buy their goodies here.
Show him how cool it is, Max.
Real quickly, he's gonna get a Kit Kat bar.
He gonna get a Kit Kat bar. Oh, he just put his hand up there.
For $1.06, guys. So the question again, as we asked you last week, are you ready to be chipped?
Are you ready to be chipped? Y'all don't accept it, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Do not accept it. I don't care if they say you can't renew your driver's license until you get it. I don't care. Don't accept the mark of the beast, man. Oh, it's finna get real now. We finna see who really represent the Father. If they tell you can't get them food stamps unless you got that mark in you, what you gonna do then? Are you gonna pray and rely on a true and living God who been with you your entire life? Or are you gonna go ahead and get that mark because you need some groceries? You see how they filming it, y'all? You see how they got these cameras around making it a spectacle? Are you ready to be chipped? No! What's wrong with you, Joker? Chip yourself. Chip yourself 1,000,000 times. I'm gonna sit there and watch. Don't you ever talk about chipping me? What's wrong with you? Let's run that back, man. Right here.
No GPS tracking at all.
Yeah, experts say it won't be long until microchips are used as passports, driver's licenses, even to pay for things like public transportation.
I can't look. Needle is in. Chip is in. Bingo. Okay, one last thing we want to show you over here. Hold on, Matt. Go ahead, Steve. They can buy their goodies here in the break room by just using their hand. Real quickly, he's going to get a Kit Kat bar. And it's paid for $1.06, guys. So the question again, as we asked you last week, are you ready to be chipped?
Dozens of employees at this Wisconsin vending company.
Why in the world was that little small Kit Kat $1.06? I just wanted to point that. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on, y'all. I want to see how big that Kit Kat was. That better be a Supreme Kit Kat. I tell you. Hold up. $1.06.
Go ahead, Steve. They can buy their goodies here in the break room by just using their hand.
Oh, look at the itty bitty Kit Kat. It's $1.06. Bro, you gonna be hungry. You gonna be hungry at that little Kit Kat. God, dog. You could tell the dollar is diminishing, y'all. The US dollar ain't worth crap. That's why they going to a new form of money. It's gonna be on your chip. Cause guess what? They tired of these drug dealers and stuff in the hood, y'all. Making money off of weed and everything like that. Now, I don't condone selling weed or nothing like that, but you gotta understand, y'all, they want to calculate everything, and there's too many people with money who they feel don't deserve it. So it's gonna put a lot of weed sellers out of business. Because if you chipped, you gotta go through the everything company-wise or business-wise, legit business-wise to even get money. Cause you can't go sell no coke, no weed now and somebody pay you by swiping a palm over your palm. Cause money gonna be out of circulation. So that's what they're gonna do too. This way they can monitor every little piece of money that travels and go anywhere. They got it all. Because it's all electronic now. It's no longer the little paper money we see. I promise you. Listen, if y'all got kids right now, so if your kids between the age of like 5 and I would say 10, mark my words. Your kids will probably never know what it feels like to go into a store and buy something with cash. Like, they probably never know what that feels like. Because it's about to be gone, y'all. I'm telling you. They'll never know what that feels like. Everything's going to be electronic and in the clouds. That's where they're taking everything. Electronic, and in the clouds. It's to a point where, like I said the other day, we feel like just because we got social media pages that we're interacting with our loved ones. No, you ain't. They fooling y'all, man. Listen, when the last time y'all hugged y'all aunties, y'all uncles, your cousins? But I can tell you what, you can look in your inbox probably on all your social medias and hey, auntie, hey, cousin, how you doing? Hey, how y'all doing over there? Y'all doing all right? I'm just checking in on y'all. See, they've made socializing even distant now. The ability to socialize, everything is in the clouds. Everything is going to the cloud. Everything.
Real quickly, he's going to get a Kit Kat bar. And it's paid for $1.06, guys. So the question again, as we asked you last week, are you ready to be chipped?
Nope.
Dozens of employees at this Wisconsin vending company lined up to have a microchip implanted in their hand.
You just hold your hand up and all the documentation comes up.
Westby says the microchips are not GPS enabled and will not be used to track employees. But critics
now, they said the microchips these people are getting do not have GPS capabilities. Y'all want to know why they said that? Because the ones down the line are going to have GPS capability. Listen, no, remember, matter of fact, even the ones they got right there are GPS capability. They lied. All of them. Listen, they're going to be able to track where you at. So guess what? Now, say somebody rob a bank. It ain't no getaway now. Because if you got chipped, even if you go in a sewer and sleep next to the rats, they're going to know where you at. It's called Big Brother. Y'all ever heard about Big Brother? When you get a time, look up Big Brother. The eye is watching. All right? You will get a whole in-depth analysis of what they're aiming to do. Now, there's one supreme God, the Father of Jesus. You feel me? Who sent his only begotten Son to die for the sins of the world, that we would have a way back to perfection. Okay? But these people here, these joker here, they try to play God. They've been trying to play God since the beginning, y'all. You think the spirit that was in Cain when he killed Abel has left the earth? No, it's still here. Spirit's still here. Still trying to take over. Let's stay woke. Let's stay vigilant.
argued the technology raises red flags about privacy.
Never in the history of, or at least modern history of the country, has there been a government shutdown when a single party is in charge of Washington? Hook, line, and sinker. House, Senate, White House, one party in charge. That's it. Republicans have it all. Yet the possibility of a government shutdown has escalated.
Good morning and happy anniversary, Mr. President. You're present on the first anniversary of your inauguration. Well, it's a partial government shutdown.
We come on the air. Our government is shut.
And look, I'm going to tell y'all this too. And you might laugh or whatever, but remember I said this on this day. I don't think we're going to have but like 2 more presidents. That's it. And I will explain in another video why I believe the U.S. as we know it now is only going to have about 2 more presidents. That's it.
Shutting down just within the last 30 minutes, the short-term spending bill aimed at avoiding a midnight shutdown was shot down in the Senate. A very busy night at the White House and the Capitol tonight. Government shutdown will impact the way of life for millions of people across the country.
Government shuts down. Military men and women on active duty will continue working, and operations around the world continue unaffected. But they won't get paid until after the shutdown ends.
And certainly that doesn't help you when you want to put food on the table and you're going from paycheck to paycheck. So that does cause a hardship on everybody.
All right, let's go from there to here. Dang, I mean, they put everything up here. I mean, like, what in the world? Did they hear me talking about the weed sales and everything? Oh my jeez, man. They just spamming. They spamming me over here. They spamming me, y'all. Let go.
To make this very clear to everyone, hate is a strong word. I am not particularly fond of this company. I have been there on several occasions, but I don't normally purchase anything because in most cases, I'm there with someone else who shops there. And in most of those cases, I could not stand being in there. This company employs more than 2 million people worldwide. Oh, they are a mega giant, all right. Let me give you something to chew on. If you took Coca-Cola, if you took their money and combined it with Amazon, Macy's, Target, Sears, and Walt Disney, if you combine the profits of all those companies, it still would not come even close to what Walmart makes. I'm talking about a company that makes close to $500 billion annually. They have over 11,000 stores in 27 countries, so yes, they are a giant so big that they crush smaller businesses around them. Now this started out as Walton's Five and Dime in Bentonville, Arkansas, known today as the Walmart Museum. This was established in 1951 by ex-military and retail entrepreneur Sam Walton.
Ex-military guy started the Walton franchise, which branched off into Walmart. Ex-military.
In 1962, he would open the first official Walmart store in Rogers, Arkansas, the Walmart Discount City store. Now, Sam was able to expand this business to over 1,900 stores made up of Walmart, Sam's Club, and a few Walmart supercenters. At that time, he employed around 380,000 people, generating sales of nearly $50 billion annually, until he died in April of 1992. Now, the business was, of course, left to his family, but today, for the most part, the Waltons are no longer directly involved in the company. However, they still do own about half the shares of the company. So fast forward to 2010, and this is where it all started. Janet Napolitano, who at that time was the United States Secretary of Homeland Security, made a public service announcement stating that Walmart would be playing an active role in the DHS See Something, Say Something initiative. And this caused a few people to question Walmart's relationship with the government.
So Walmart working hand in hand with the government, y'all, hand in hand with Janet Napolitano. All right, hand in hand with the government.
Now, 5 years later, in 2015, something happened. Walmart announced that it would be closing several of its locations for several months due to plumbing problems that needed to be addressed.
It's always plumbing problems. Yeah.
Whether that is true or not, people made a big stink about it, especially the employees. I mean, who wouldn't be upset about losing their job? But keep in mind, folks, they only closed 5 stores. 5. And I am pretty sure that they did not just fire all of the employees at those locations. I'm sure some of them transferred to other nearby Walmart locations. I'm pretty sure many of them had a second or third job. And I'm pretty sure many of them needed to be fired anyway. No?
He said, I'm pretty sure some of them needed to be fired anyway. Dang. me.
Have you ever been to a Walmart? I mean, we all know that Walmart and companies like them tend to hire a pretty lousy team of workers at the lowest wages possible. And the reason for that is most big chain stores, fast food restaurants, when they hire people, the average hire only sticks around for about 3 months and then they quit.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. It do be some disrespectful jokers up in Walmart. Well, woo! And then you had them jokers, man, who they give a little bit of position of power and they go full freakazoid mode on your behind. Let me tell you, I done been sliced by a couple of them going up in there. Like, man, where I go to the clothing department. Ma'am, could you help me find the milk? It ain't over here, is it? What you see around me? Shoes in a dressing room. Ma'am, I just asked you where the milk was. God, hey, I hope you're having a good day, ma'am. I'll see you later. I mean, then they paying them crumbs, y'all. Listen, the company make $500 billion a year, y'all, and pay the average worker $9, $10 an hour. Maybe $10.50, I guess. It can't be no more than 10.50ish. Average worker, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to count Walmart's pockets and nothing like that, but come on, man. And then they hired. I'm not gonna say everybody they hire is bad, but if you want some bad customer service, go on and mosey yourself on over to Walmart.
And you can't blame the workers for doing that. Look at the customers that they have to deal with in these places. How many of you remember the guy who walked into a Walmart, grabbed the baseball bat from the sports department, strolled on over to the CD department, and out of nowhere just clubbed the woman from behind while she was browsing for CDs? They have had so many fights there, they could conquer pay-per-view. There's been kidnappings, these ridiculous internet challenges. People even say that Walmart has this odd smell to it. You know, I really think that there may be some dark presence in many of these stores. And if that were to be true, then you would have to ask yourself, what kind of event or dark ritual would have to occur on the property to bring in that type of presence? Anyway, after these 5 stores close.
Hey, y'all see the barbed wire? Y'all see the barbed wire? Yo, matter of fact, this is what y'all do. Go to a Walmart location that you know has closed down and see how it looks now. Tell me if you don't see cameras and barbed wire and all that. All right? Just go to one.
People went on to talk about how Walmart was using its locations to develop FEMA camps. Not the kids kind, the concentration kind. This is the story a few people were selling and many people bought it. I mean,
and it's true.
If you close down one of these stores and then start installing razor wire fencing to keep people in, not to keep people out, the razor wire is on the inside of the fence intended to keep people.
The razor wire is on the inside of the fence to keep people in.
From getting out. So of course you're going to have people looking at that saying, Walmart, you've got some explaining to be military outpost. You would want locations that are less than 15 minutes from any city, but secluded enough so that access to them could be easily blocked. You want a location that is near a water source, like a creek or river. You also want a location that is right off of a major highway or railway, an artery. You want the location to be surrounded by textile factories, chemical factories.
Hold on. I'm getting some kind of bad feedback right now. I don't know what's going on here. All right, y'all, I'm getting some kind of little bad feedback. Let me see why though. Let me see why. Oh, hold on. Now don't shut me down. Don't shut me down. Don't shut me down. All right, let me try it now because something crazy just happened there. I don't know. All right.
Storage facilities, metalworking facilities, training facilities. You want them to be close to stores that provide building materials like Home Depot and Lowe's, right? You want them to be close to carrier yards where they have a surplus of trucks and trailers. with a tire center nearby. You want a large, solid, warehouse-style building that can operate as a place of business for the meantime, but that can also be quickly gutted and transformed into a military base or a supply lot for disaster aid, storage, or a medical facility with a pharmacy, and even a holding facility or prison. It can serve several functions.
And y'all see why they got them, why they put them Walmarts next to what? Like you said, they put them next to tire places. And that is so true. Look around the Walmart. They got the tire repair places, all that around the Walmarts. They strategically put these Walmarts in specific places, y'all. Strategically. In preparation for the big event.
Functions. And what better place to get all those things and more than at and around Walmart? Google maps some of the Walmart Supercenter locations and you will notice how these are strategically placed, which is probably why every Walmart has a large drain outlet by their building, as any military, medical, or holding installation like a jail would require efficient plumbing in case of flooding or other circumstances in an emergency event. Because if you have people in a hurricane shelter without proper plumbing, this is what happens. Remember, folks, earlier this year, the government wanted to use several Walmart locations in California and Texas as holding facilities for illegal immigrants, which is probably why you see the fencing on stores in those areas. But that whole idea quickly ended once a truckload of people died behind a Texas Walmart recently. Speaking of Texas, it is rumored that FEMA was taking Hurricane Harvey evacuees to some of these Walmart locations for shelter. People were saying, oh, they're taking people to Walmart. They won't let them out, and they're killing them in there. My thing is, there are way too many people who are using their cell phones and live streaming to not have any leaked footage of this. The only footage you may come across is of a truck with its tailgate open on an ABC News 13 broadcast. Now, you cannot see what is inside the truck, but in that broadcast, the reporter states that yes, people were in fact being transported to Walmart for shelter. And in that same broadcast, the reporter also states that these people were then being transported from Walmart to another city shelter. They just didn't know where due to the fact that the main city shelter for evacuees was at full capacity. So the government did utilize some of these locations, just as I have stated before. They received $20 million from Walmart, the use of their buildings to set up pharmacies and whatever else they needed, and extra trucks to transport and supply hurricane victims. And that is as much as anybody knows, besides the people who were actually there. The fact is, the government could use these facilities for almost anything they want, including concentration camps. I do not think that is what's happening right now, but anything is possible, and only time will reveal that. I put nothing past these people. There are rumors that Walmart is digging tunnels. Now, everybody knows certain companies have these boring machines. I am still looking for the connection between these companies and Walmart, and most likely that connection would be in the form of a contract, because nobody's digging these tunnels for free. Truck drivers have admitted to transporting trailers through some of these tunnels that stretch across several states. I'm still trying to figure out how you drive down a tunnel that long without falling asleep. These drivers are hardcore. So yeah, if these Walmarts are strategically placed, then there very well may be tunnels nearby or running underneath that artery. But until they admit it, or someone gives us...
Now y'all let's say like they got tunnels that stretch through states. Now, this may be far-fetched, but what if, I'm just saying, I don't know, I don't have proof of this, but what if every Walmart is connected underground? Every Walmart, you can go to every Walmart just connected underground. I'm just saying, what if, man? Like, and for people to build these underground structures, man, this takes time. So how long had they been on these projects, man? This takes time, man, to build highways underground, apartments underground. How much life is underground. How much? Nobody knows, because we don't live down there. But man, it's a lot to think about, y'all. I want to go to the chat real quick. I want to say, hey, shout out to Tracy Avery, Queen Elisa, Amanda Githers, Paranormal. Even though Paranormal, you be getting on my nerves talking about the Cavaliers, you gonna have your day. Paranormal. God is royalty. What is up? Positive movement too. Keep it on 1,000. I know y'all know positive. He's saying that. Keep it on 1,000. It's 1,000 with positive. All right. Shanika Ryan, what's good? Good to see you in the building, Queen Boss Chick. Yeah, you been in here. You been here rocking out with us. Good to see you. Good to see you. Miss T, how you doing? You so humble. Terry Martinez, you're so humble. Krabby Patty, you're so humble. All right. Emma Griffith, how's it going? Appreciate the green hearts, Emma Griffith. That's for the family. Work 2, flow 2. I see you. He knows. He knows. He knows. Nay, what up? You know we got a whole Texas down. Nay, what it do? I want to try to do a get together too, Nay, with you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in Houston, man. Mo Valley. Do a little get together soon, man. We're gonna set that up. Jahira, Shonda. Oh, Shonda back in the building. Shonda, what up? Shout out to Shonda, man. Shonda got some great kids too, man. Was able to meet her kids. Great kids, Shonda. Lysandra, what it do? Good to see you too. Marie Lysius. She said, it's all over the news right now. Some Walmarts are being used for the children. They are separating from parents that are crossing the Mexican border. Whoa. Whoa. You know what? Marie, I totally believe that. I totally believe. I'm going to look into that. I'm about to copy your comment because that sounds plausible. That sounds very, really plausible. All right. Yeah, Paranormal, we're going to have it out. Put them up, Paranormal. Put them up. We're going to have it out, man, because LeBron going to build a super team, Paranormal. Don't worry about it. Prissy, how you doing? Prissy said they have chip hubs, too. Let me copy that. Oh, man, yes, y'all are wise. These subscribers are wise, y'all. They not sleep. You feel what I'm saying? The subscribers are utilizing their time to inform themselves so they can inform the next generation. I love it. I love it. Use your time here on this earth that God created wisely. Use it wisely. All right, let me copy that. And these two lovely queens just gave me some research information. I got to go look that up. Look into it. All right, who else we got in here? Did I give everybody I could? Who else? Oh, Lovey Langston. How you doing? Good to have you in the building. Good to have you in the building. All right. Much love to y'all, and I will definitely. How that word be kind of hard to roll out the tongue sometimes. Definitely. Defiantly. No. Definitely. Okay, yeah. But Walmart got some explaining to do, y'all. I mean, real talk, man. But look, if they gross $500 billion a year, then why not be the front runner for positioning everything that the government wanted to position? I mean, the guy who started the chain that created Walmart was an ex-military person. So what more can we expect? And then Walmart's working hand in hand. And then I see now why they have a Sam's Club beside the Walmart, where they will have access to anything they need to keep the Walmart or the FEMA camp going. Right next door, you got plywood, you got everything. Like, and this is why they do it. They are so strategic. Love y'all.
Crookup Academy. Wallace will be your chef this evening.
Hey, I think Walmart messing with my computer, y'all. Hold up. Walmart, get out my computer. Mess with my computer. They messing with my computer, y'all. Hold on. Walmart, get out my computer. Let's go.
I remember. I was 2 years old and 4 years old and 6 years old. I wasn't that old, yeah. And I remember when he hit her, like the middle of December. It was so cold, oh so cold. When my grandparents came, we used to lock them doors, yeah. Too young to even do something, but I wasn't too young cause I knew something wasn't right. By the way, she used to get the screaming before he threw the first hit with his hand bite. Too young to try to fight. Teary-eyed as I bite. Way back up in the corner, as he punched on the jump, keep it stomped on it. See, you ain't know what I done been through, but ain't no worries cause you been to. A lot of y'all didn't even know that I've been a project baby before Kodak. Never took the perfect picture, no Kodak. And I would say T, but we ain't got none. And I remember eating hot dogs straight out the pot, straight naked, no bread, we ain't got food. All it takes to create memories is for your eyes to glance and see something that they never seen just once. And everything you seen, I bet you can remember like all that. If your past had a number, I bet you can recall that. Call that. Even if you only spoke to it once. I remember. I was 12 years old, 14 years old, 16 years old as I got older. I remember being with my mama, sister, and me. We ain't get no sleep. People banging at the door, talking about my daddy older. Walking up into my schoolhouse, since they laugh out loud, they would cool down. They know I play about my daddy, and I ain't wanna see me at the pool right now. Whooping everybody that I fought, shouted. Love my grandma and my sister had me going, no, shouted. I made a vow after losing them too, that whatever I do, I ain't taking no loss, shouted. See, you ain't know what I done been through, but ain't no worries cause you been to. A lot of y'all didn't even know that I've been a project baby before Kodak. Never took the perfect picture, no Kodak. And I would say cheap, but we ain't got none. And I remember eating hot dogs straight out the pot, straight naked, no bread, we ain't got fun. All it takes to create memories is for your eyes to glance and see something that they never seen just once. And everything you seen, I bet you can remember like all that. If your past had a number, I bet you can recall that. Call that. Even if you only spoke to it once. I remember a whole lot. Like we ain't never had luxury. It was just good luck to have lights at home, cause sometimes we had the whole lot. When night fall, you might fall unless the candles lit. And you can't walk from room to room without the candlestick. And during the day I watch my sister, while my sister watch me. It wasn't no cable, ain't no power, so they count. Going through so much that I ain't understand.
Hey, another thing too, like next week I will be doing some lives, like some vlogging. I'm going to be going to like different places. I got some for y'all, man. I'm gonna be blogging in different places. I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly where I'm gonna be at. I'm gonna just go live from these places, and I'm gonna vlog, and I'm going to be asking some of these top heads questions and everything. So sit back, and we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty on a lot of things. I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly where I'm going yet. I'm just gonna go live from that area. All right.
Mama tried her best explain and I couldn't comprehend. So low in spirit, I stay high and kept a cup of gin. Ring, ring, weed man, here I come again.
Put my faith in all the wrong things. And as I trusted and I waited, number wrong came. So Jesus was my only option. He told me that he could opt me, but if I let him that, he could put me on game. Really living life, cause now I'm living right. See, God the giver of this life, and I just give it back. Plus he the giver of the gift. I'm the gift rap. I speak good news over beats. I call it gift rap. Traveling the world for Hosanna sake. Taking flight with this gift just like Santa Slay. And when I tell you he the reason for this season that I'm about to enter, it's based off my faith. What more can I say? I remember the nights that I prayed. I remember the nights that I laid prostrate straight out on my face. And I remember you told me you love me. And I remember you told me you cared. And I remember the times you came through and answered my prayers. I remember.
Please leave your message for T-Strike.